What's up guys? So today I'm going to do a video on my GT-R. I've had this car for about 7 months now. I haven't done any videos on it. I've been planning to do one literally the day I got it. I was planning to do a collection video, but I just haven't done it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you around the car, show you some of the stuff on it, some of the spec on it, probably launch control, rolling boost and stuff like that, just to kind of get you guys a bit of a feel for it over the video. So I will be doing a lot of videos on this car. I'll be doing car meets, like drives, stuff like that, just fun stuff in the car, to be honest, because you know, that's what I'm interested in, that's what I like doing. So if you don't like it, bugger off. If you like it, stay and watch the video. So yeah, I'm just going to give you a tour on the car. I'm going to flip the camera now. It's really loud here, so I apologise for any noise. But yeah, I'll turn the camera around now and I will show you the car. So this is my 2012 GT-R R35. It's a premium edition, so to be blatantly honest with you, it's literally the base spec. The premium edition isn't actually premium, it's just standard. It's literally only got a Y pipe on it. It's been tuned as well. It's got an Ecotec Stage 2 tune, I believe. It's running around 630 brake horsepower and 667 newton meters of torque. So yeah, it is pretty fast. It's four-wheel drive as well, so it puts its power down completely fine. Even though it is quite heavy, it's actually not that bad. A lot of people don't like the GT-Rs just due to the fact that they're heavy. I find it completely fine personally, and I do live down basically the arse end of nowhere, and the roads are really windy and really small little country lanes. So yeah, it is good fun. All right, let me show you the spec on this car. Basically, it's a Daytona blue car. This is a factory paint. It's got a quite nice metallic fleck in the car, if you can see. Yeah, you can see it there. So in the sun, and when we're in the summer, the car literally pops. It just looks like a glitter bomb. Basically, it's got the standard grey splitter, skirts, and the diffuser at the rear, and the wheels. Which eventually I will be changing the wheels for aftermarket wheels. I've seen some Advan wheels I really like, which I'm probably going to buy. As for the diffuser bit here, and that's already carbon. I want to get this in carbon. I want to get the skirts in carbon. That's diffuser, yeah, whatever. And I want to get the splitter in carbon. I want to get more aggressive splitter, and also you can get this bit in carbon as well. That's plastic. So yeah, standard Nissan quality. I'm going to get that in carbon too. And I've got vents which are carbon. They're peeling, so I'm definitely going to get new ones of those, because I don't know, it just doesn't. It makes the car look a bit cheap and a bit tatty. I'm going to show you the interior. Apologies for the dirt. I was meant to clean this car, but I'm quite busy, so I can't just go and clean the car whenever I want to. That's what Ultra Shine detailing for. Right, so I don't know, my steering wheel isn't straight. So this is the interior of the GT-R. Why is it starting? Right. So this is how you open your door. That confuses a lot of people who get in my car. They're like, where the hell's the door handle? That's the door handle right there. So you do just lift that up. You've got your standards, you've got your window controls, you've got your central lock-in, your, what's that? I don't even know what that is. It's like probably your window lock-in or something. You've got all of your temperatures and stuff like that. You've got engine, well, you can change these. So basically what you do is you can, touchscreen, you can change them, tap it, and you can change them to whatever you want. Basically, you've got all these settings, so it depends how you drive. If you want to see your boost, if you want to see all of these, you basically can just add them in. I'll just show you, for instance. So braking, acceleration, G-force. It shows you there. Fuel range, I don't want to see that. If you want to see, I don't know, acceleration pedal, you see there. Fuel flow, you can change that if you want. To fuel economy, if you want that, which you don't really get in this car. But yeah, you've got all these different settings. You've got like four of your own you can change. And you've got A, B, C, D, and E, and F, which is basically the standard modes of this car, like the standard, I give up. Settings, that's it, settings. So yeah, change it to 2. This is what I usually have. Coolant temperatures, you just like to see your temperatures. And then you got your pressures on there and your boost pressure. Just to check your cars, you know, once you go over the 75 limit on your engine oil, and I'd say 65 on the transmission oil temperature, then you're good to go. Your coolant temperature is usually pretty high anyway. So you've got your acceleration mode, you've got your braking mode, you've got your steering mode, so you've got your gear position mode, let it use, fuel economy, which is terrible, and your stopwatch. I usually leave it, mine in 2, I believe. Yeah, 2. So yeah, it's basically completely standard in here. All black interior, seats in the back as well, Bose sound system, which is really good. I've got my LA diffusers, car sensor, basically tip that up like that, and it's got a cork in it, kind of smells nice like Creed. These lights on for ambience. Here is where a lot of people get really confused. So this is transmission, so this is your gear changes, that's your suspension, and that is your traction control. I like to drive it in R mode for my suspension because I like to feel it's kind of a bit more harder and it just feels a bit more raw and nicer. I like to leave that in R as well because that makes your gear changes just literally instant. And this I only put in R mode if I'm on a track, or if you want to drive it hard, then put that in R, because otherwise, if you're in the wet or whatever, the car won't actually want to put the power down unless you have your traction control in R mode. And if you want to do launch control as well, you have to have them all in R. But yeah, for instance, yeah, I'll leave that now. To change gear in this car, so basically you have park, reverse, neutral, on auto and manual. If you want to put the car into reverse camera comes on, it beeps as well. This is literally the only thing I don't like about this car, because it does my head in. It just won't stop. But yeah, if I want to bring it down into auto, you probably hear the clunk, but that's just totally normal. All GTRs are just known to be really, really clunky. But yeah, so we're in auto now. If you want to change this to manual, put it to the side. If you want to change it back to auto, put it to the side again. Done. I usually leave it in manual because it's just nicer to use the paddles. The paddles aren't actually that nice on this one. They're really grotty and like they're kind of, I don't know, they're weird. They're smooth, but it looks like they've just been found in a hedge or something, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, you got start button, stop button. You've got your cup holders, which I just put the keys in, to be honest. My other car, I've got a Golf as well. Got a little USB port thing in there. Emoji fresh. Yeah, the seats are really comfortable. I'll show you. I'll just turn the car off. Right. So here, what we have is the seat control. It's a bit weird. Every time I have a passenger in the car and someone needs to go in the back, they don't know how to move the chair forward, so they go to the front. But basically, what this is it moves the chair forward, backwards. You can move this seat bit here up, down. And also, you can move the front bit here. So if you kind of prop yourself up, down. That beeping's really, really, really annoying. How do I turn this off? Right, there you are, I've turned that off. Have I turned that off? For God's sake, what's going on here? Flipping hell. Right, sorry. Is it still going on? Why is it... Right, that's better. Right, never mind. I didn't have the car on, I had the door open, it kicks off. So yeah, that's the room in the back. I've got some stuff in here. Didn't see that. Yeah, the seats in the back aren't actually that big. You can fit some people in the back. You can fit, like, well, for instance, I took someone's family member who was 95 years old to an airport, which was a 100-mile run, and she got in the back just fine. She was cramped, I think, but she didn't complain. She was loving it. Yeah, got nice aluminium pedals with the little, you know, the little rubber bits. You got the GT-R mats. You got the heated seats here, which was a weird place to put the heated seat control. It's like a really tatty button, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, but I usually leave that off, to be honest. You've got, here is where you do your boot. So if I pop that out, my boot open, and then you have here is your engine, your latch. I'll show you in a minute. Your controls on your steering wheel. You have source, obviously, for the radio, your volume up, down. Seek, so if you're changing songs for Bluetooth. What's this? This is voice activation, there. On or off, that's your cruise control and how I change my maps. I don't even know what that does. That, I know you can go up and down your cruise control, your speed. Cancel and on and off your cruise control. What else we got here? Yeah, all these buttons are basically exactly the same buttons as you'd find on like a normal Nissan, like a Nissan Duke or something. They're not as special, and they're just buttons, so it's not really quality in that department, to be perfectly honest. Everyone's looking at me like I'm a psychopath because I'm sat here recording my car in literally the middle of nowhere. Mind the boot, I've literally got loads of crap in the boot. Yeah, oils and stuff like that. I'm gonna move that out of the way for you. My Supreme bag full of my cloths. Yeah, it's really, 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 really good boot. I was not expecting half of that. You could fit like 2 people in there if you wanted to. You could fit golf clubs in there. You could probably fit some shopping as well. So it's really good. Let me just close this. You've got a nice little leather thing, which a lot of people don't actually use. They just slam it down, which actually really annoys me. So yeah, you got your I got a smaller number plate here, my personal plate. I've got, this is in carbon as well. That's a fog light you can turn on, but it's really bright, so I didn't put it on, but it looks quite cool in photos. They're not black exhaust tips, they're literally just dirty. I did have the car ceramic coated not too long ago, but I just haven't really kept up with it, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, the tyres are Michelin Pilot Super Sports. They're 305s on the rear and they're 275s on the front as well. So they're pretty wide on the front. I think they're those size, the standard on the rear, I think. Yeah, I don't actually know, I'm just chatting pure crap. But yeah, this is literally my car. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's 630 brake horsepower and 667 newton meters of torque. But yeah, it's really good. The reason it's so good is basically it puts its power down completely fine, which I've mentioned before. The tyres as well work wonders when it's actually warm or when it's not actually wet at all, because when it's wet it's just absolutely horrendous and it just like spins up basically all wheels, all of your wheels, and it's just no fun. It's pretty scary, to be perfectly honest. There's a really annoying lorry coming down again. Hello. I've used it daily for 5 to 6 months. Hasn't skipped a beat at all, literally been completely fine. One thing I've had done on it was there was the CV joint, which is literally, you know, there's nothing I could do about that. That was just what happened. I had to do the CV joint on that, which cost me around £450. That was done at a kind of specialist place, so yeah, they've done a good job of that. But yeah, there's a lot more videos to come in this car. I literally love the car. I would take it on trips around Europe, etc. God, it's so bloody busy here. But yeah, I'm going to take it on trips around Europe. I'm going to take it to probably the Nürburgring as well. Maybe take it on track in the UK, but I'm not too sure yet. I don't know if I've got the bottle basically to take it on track and potentially totally write it off, because I know what I'm like. But yeah, that's my car. Let me just switch the camera now and I'll speak to you face to face. That's my GTR. If you like this video, then let me know. It's a bit of a bodgy video, to be fair. I've only just decided to do this. It's doing it on my phone as well. So if you actually like this video and if you want to see a lot more to come with this car, let me know, because I'm happy to do videos. Just as long as people want the videos, then I'll do them. Obviously do car meets and stuff like that, because I do go to car meets. I do take it to some car events and stuff like that. The last one we went to the Welsh Mountains. We were at the Brecon Beacons with Bugatti Chiron, Ferrari F40, what else was there? Like Porsche GT-3 RSs and stuff like that. But yeah, this car's going to be staying for a year, 6 months odd. So yeah, let's get some videos out of it and let's just see what it's like. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, do all that fun stuff. I don't really care if you do subscribe or like, to be honest with you, but let's do it. Anyway, thank you. Bye-bye.